Picture this: our celestial neighbor, Venus, starts moving closer to Earth. This isn't some science fiction movie, but a thought experiment in cosmic what-ifs. What would happen if the planet known for love decided to get a little too close? The answer, my friends, is far from romantic. Venus approaching Earth is a highly unlikely scenario. The vastness of space and the laws of physics generally keep planets in their lanes. But for the sake of exploration, let's imagine this cosmic tango. It's a dance that would have dramatic consequences. Earth, our home, would be changed forever. This isn't just an academic exercise. By considering these hypothetical cosmic events, we gain a deeper appreciation for the delicate balance of our own planet. We see how precious and fragile Earth truly is. So buckle up as we explore the potential chaos of a Venus encounter. The first signs of troubles would be invisible but undeniable. Gravity, that invisible force that holds the universe together, would start acting up. As Venus draws nearer, its gravitational pull on Earth would intensify. Remember, gravity depends on mass and distance. Venus is almost as massive as Earth, so its proximity would be a big deal. One of the most noticeable effects would be on Earth's orbit. Our planet's once stable path around the Sun would become more elliptical, like a stretched-out rubber band. This change in orbit could lead to more extreme temperatures and unpredictable seasons. Imagine summers hot enough to melt asphalt and winters that last for years. But it's not just Earth's orbit that would be affected. The Moon, our faithful companion, would also feel the gravitational tug of Venus. This could destabilize the Moon's orbit, potentially sending it on a collision course with Earth or flinging it out into the depths of space. Talk about a bad breakup! Next, let's talk about the air we breathe. Earth's atmosphere is a delicate cocktail of gases that sustains life as we know it. But Venus has other ideas. Its atmosphere is incredibly dense and toxic, consisting mainly of carbon dioxide with clouds of sulfuric acid. Not exactly a recipe for a spa day. As Venus approaches, its gravitational pull could draw some of its atmosphere towards Earth. Imagine a cosmic smog alert on a planetary scale. The influx of carbon dioxide would supercharge the greenhouse effect, sending temperatures soaring even higher. Meanwhile, sulfuric acid rain would acidify our oceans and poison the land. This atmospheric invasion would have devastating consequences for all living things. Plants would wither, unable to photosynthesize in the toxic air. Animals would suffocate, their lungs burning with each breath. Even the hardiest microorganisms would struggle to survive in this hostile environment. Speaking of heat, Venus is already the hottest planet in our solar system, with surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead. This extreme heat is due to a runaway greenhouse effect trapping solar radiation in its thick atmosphere. Now imagine that heat amplified as Venus gets closer to Earth. The increased solar radiation and the influx of Venus's own heat would turn Earth into a planetary furnace. The average global temperature would skyrocket, making even the most scorching deserts seem balmy in comparison. Ice caps would melt at an alarming rate, causing sea levels to rise and engulfing coastal cities. The oceans themselves would become increasingly acidic and depleted of oxygen, killing off marine life on a massive scale. Coral reefs, those vibrant underwater cities, would bleach and die, taking with them a crucial part of the ocean's ecosystem. The once thriving blue planet would transform into a desolate wasteland. Section 5. Fury of the Earth unleashed. But the changes wouldn't stop there. The intense gravitational forces between Earth and Venus would also wreak havoc on our planet's internal dynamics. Think of it like squeezing a stress ball. Eventually, something's got to give. In Earth's case, that something would be its tectonic plates. The increased gravitational pull would put immense pressure on these plates, causing them to shift and grind against each other with unprecedented force. Earthquakes of unimaginable magnitude would rock the planet, splitting continents, collapsing mountains, and triggering volcanic eruptions on a global scale. Imagine tsunamis towering miles high, crashing against coastlines with enough power to level entire cities. Volcanoes would spew molten lava and ash into the atmosphere, blotting out the sun and plunging the planet into a volcanic winter. It would be a geological apocalypse unlike anything our planet has ever seen. Section 6. Life in Chaos. In this chaotic new world, life as we know it would face its ultimate test. The few remaining pockets of habitability would be under constant threat from extreme temperatures, toxic air, natural disasters, and the collapse of ecosystems. The delicate web of life that has evolved over billions of years would unravel, leaving behind a desolate and unforgiving planet. Plants, the foundation of most food chains, would struggle to survive in the carbon dioxide-rich atmosphere and with the lack of sunlight. Animals that rely on those plants for food would starve, leading to mass extinctions across the animal kingdom. Even insects, known for their resilience, would find it difficult to adapt to this rapidly changing environment. Humanity, too, would face an existential crisis. Our cities would crumble, our technology would fail, and our ability to produce food and water would be severely compromised. Survival would depend on our ability to adapt and innovate in the face of unimaginable challenges. Section 7. The Day the Planets Collided. Now let's take this thought experiment to its extreme conclusion. What if Venus's approach wasn't just a close shave, but a head-on collision? While incredibly unlikely, such a catastrophic event could have unimaginable consequences not just for Earth, but for the entire solar system. A collision between Earth and Venus would be nothing short of cataclysmic. The two planets would slam into each other with unimaginable force, releasing energy equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs detonating simultaneously. The impact would vaporize vast amounts of rock, creating a superheated cloud of debris that would engulf both planets. This debris field, a cosmic graveyard of shattered planets, would eventually coalesce under its own gravity, potentially forming a new, larger planet. This new world, born from the ashes of two planets, would likely be a hostile and uninhabitable place, a stark reminder of the destructive power of the cosmos. Section 8. The Universe in Motion. While the scenario of Venus colliding with Earth is highly improbable, it serves as a stark reminder of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of our universe. Planets, despite their apparent permanence in the night sky, are constantly in motion, their orbits shaped by the gravitational dance of celestial bodies. Understanding these celestial mechanics, the laws that govern the movements of planets and stars, is not just an academic pursuit, but a matter of planetary defense. By studying the orbits of asteroids and comets, we can identify potential threats to Earth and develop strategies to mitigate the risk of a catastrophic impact. So the next time you gaze up at the stars, remember that the universe is a dynamic and awe-inspiring place, full of wonders and dangers. By studying the cosmos, we gain a deeper appreciation for the fragility of our own planet and the importance of protecting our pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known.